Hello, everybody. My name is Roxtus,
And I'm Soulgale.
and welcome back to Warframe.
Woo!
Whoa, are you ready?
I love Warframe. Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure they didn't add anything, because you never know. They really do release things pretty quickly
Oh,
in
yeah.
Warframe. All right, so I have nothing. Woo.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. And then I believe I'm still all good. What was the other newer primary? Did I already max that?
I think so.
Because the Jupiter's here. I must have already maxed it if it's not there.
Yes.
Purgerator. It's called the Purgerator.
Purgerator.
That's what I'm looking for.
Kind of like refrigerator.
Yeah.
Refrigerator.
Well, we already have one of those. It's called the Glaxon.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty good. The main thing I would have to say is that status damage doesn't do as much as I'd really want it to.
Yeah.
It's more of just an effect than anything else. And then we wanted to do the new Lotus ones.
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to
There's an Umbra forma.
hit Byrocketeer as well?
Yes.
Okay.
To see what he has.
Because it really depends on how many ducats you actually have, what you're going for.
Yeah.
And then definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. If I've already answered them, I can definitely refer back to like live stream or a different video. It's what
Hey, there's an Inaros floof.
Oh.
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you?
Primed stabilizer. Don't have that one.
From the void is now available for viewing.
It's the only one I don't have.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that because it's just nice to have a mod. There's a mod.
Yeah.
The Old Blood login music. Floof. Weapons. I've already mastered all of these, so I don't need any new weapons. If you haven't mastered one of these weapons and you have the ducats for it, definitely grab it because especially if you can get it up to 30, you get more mastery points for that. But since I've already done them all, I don't have to really worry about that. And then relics, like if they have a relic in here. Oh. AK Lex Prime Blueprint, Lex Prime Blueprint. Wasn't it at 125 last time and now it's 50 ducats?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I mean, we already have the AK Lex now.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's actually a good price for it.
It was at like 100 and something for the other one, I think.
Let me
125.
Because you think bronze is 15, silver is 45, gold, which is super rare, it's almost non-existent, is 45. Okay, and I'm going to give you this relic, and you're going to have to open it on the perchance that you can get silver tier or gold tier. You're definitely at least going to get bronze tier. So that's a given. Oh, if I had a map and mapped it out, it would be a lot easier. But let's just go over an example here. So 15s for all your bases, 45s for your 2 uncommons, and your rare is 100. And your rare at top is at a 10% chance to drop. 10% of 100 is still going to be 10. If you look at 45, whatever the chance is of 45, I think the most commons are like 33%, if I'm not mistaken. And I think about the same for silver. Let me look that up real quick, because then I can just kind of answer a question whether it's actually kind of useful to have it at that price point, or if it would be better if it were lower.
Okay.
My intuition is telling me 30. That's what my intuition is telling me. Is where it would actually be useful. Yeah, 30. 30, my intuition's kind of dinging off on 30. Ding, ding, ding. Relics. Because yeah. Interesting. See, I don't know if that's the same relic or if it's a different relic.
I'm not sure. It might be a different one.
Okay, so we have common, uncommon, and rare. Intact, exceptional, flawless, radiant. Okay, so per one. So the most common can be is at 25%. At this point, uncommon's going to be 22%, and rare is at the lowest at 2%, which is unranked radianted void trace.
Oh.
So when you're looking at that for specifically, 25% chance, which is pretty good because like it's a 76% chance overall for any of the bronze tier,
Mm-hmm.
you're more likely or most likely going to get only 15 plat out of that.
Oh, really?
Well, because it's a bronze.
Hmm.
Just saying that if you got bronze, you'd only get 15 plat. And now you have to go back, you have to go run it again, and maybe you got 15 plat off of that, maybe you didn't. But then you have to go back and get another relic to run it. This is why is this just not in a drop table? Just to be honest. But let's
Yeah.
just say this is the route you're going to go with this, which is just kind of ridiculous. I'd rather have it actually in a drop table than to be sold by Rocketeer. But even like this is like farming on top of farming here.
Yeah.
It is kind of nice that the AK Lex Prime Blueprint is on the second tier, uncommon. But when you're talking about the rare blueprint for you, when you need the Prime Link to get your two Lexes, and okay, I built one Lex, I built the second Lex, and then you're going to link it together. Oh, it's a 10% chance. I mean, it gives a chance for everything, but again, like you have to run everything and grab everything.
Yeah.
75%. I cannot. Thank you, but thank you.
Oh,
So, 25% for that. And then if we're going to go for an uncommon, we're going to float around 20%. And I believe I did this too, but when I went through with relics, and I did a relic drop thing. I don't know how long ago that was. I don't know if it's fair or not, but I was like, I just completely kind of revamped it, redid it, and I was like, this in my brain kind of works a little bit better than what it's currently at. And then of course, Radiant is going to be 10%. So 25%, 20%, and 10%, which 10% isn't a bad chance. I'm not going to say it's a good chance, but it's not a bad chance,
yeah.
because even if you're going to go like the Iron Shield in Dark Souls 3, that's 2% starting. That's exactly what the relics do here. But let's say 10% of the time you're going to get 100. You're going to get 100. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, what would that convert down to be? Well, of course, 10 ducats per run, and then 20% or 1/5 of the time you're going to run, and you're going to run silver. So let's just say 20% of the time you're going to be doing that. So 1/5 of 45 is 9. So you got 10, 9, and then 25% of 15 whatever that is. But again, like you're gonna get bronze more times than not because of how many open slots you actually have of bronze, which is pretty easy to run. 3.75. But again, it's not like you're not gonna get anything. What to do? What to do? Is that a good price point for it, or is it not? I guess only really time can tell on that one. If that's actually good, I know like 125% that or 125 ducats. That's just ridiculous because you're never going to get a hold of it.
Yeah.
50 is going to be significantly better because you're going to actually be able to get it and get a hold of it, especially if you want to just run the Lex and everything. But
Mhm.
let's just say that, okay, I want the whole set and I just want to be running ducats. Well, you're going to have ducats in your back pocket to running this. So let's just say like weapon here or something like 500 ducats. Okay, well, you can only get 10 relics if
Mm.
you fully radiant them, which I don't know if you're going to be able to do something like rare on that for just 10 runs. And then if you have to do more than 10 runs, you're looking upwards of like, a thousand ducats or whatever it is. For running the basic farm on this makes sense for 50 ducats. But if I'm trying to get like the AK Lex Prime Link and I'm just not getting it, and I'm spending ducats, wasting trying to get this relic, this
Yeah.
makes no sense. This is why I'm like, just bring it back to the drop table. This is just ridiculous to even begin with.
Mhm.
30 though, 30. I mean, like you can get 10 and you go 300. That's not a bad deal. You could go, if you went 20, you go to 600. But if you went 20 for 50, now you're at 1,000.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying. I'm like, if you
Yeah.
had to run this relic 20 times, you're spending 1,000 versus if it was like 30, or 25, then it seems a little bit easier to get a hold of the relic, be able to radiant. I mean, you're already taking the traces time to be able to radiant the relic. You're already spending the ducats to do that. And 10 runs, it's going to go up to 500 immediately. And
Yeah.
that's where it's just like, because if I'm Arbuckle and I'm having a hard time doing, I don't want to be spending thousands of ducats. You
No.
know, I would agree with myself. Around 30 actually sounds pretty good. If it was 25, it would be even better, but that's kind of me being a cheapskate. It's like if I want it, for 30, it's about the entry level price where I'd put that. Because especially if you're having to do like 20 runs or something like that just to get the prime, which, I mean, 10% of 20 runs is a pretty significant chance. I don't know what the actual chance is off the top of my head, but again, I would
Mm.
not. I don't think I would go for super high values, especially this is a proc per proc chance. So
Yeah.
you'd have to grab multiple of these relics, be able to pop open multiple of these relics to be able to get the rarest item on this list. So do I really want it to be at 50 I don't think so. I'd probably put it at
No.
30, maybe 25. That's kind of where my brain's at. But again, like this is more so time trial testing, but even during trial testing, you can never expect the unexpected that someone's just going to have a bad day
Mhm.
and just, yeah. At least the desert skate floof is kind of cute.
It
But yeah,
is kind of
Well,
cute.
that's something you'll
for the mods
relish.
though, I'm just going to kind of give my idea what mods are good here too. Oh, what to sell? You can get the Guendo. I'll give a wisp. Trying to think of things that I don't really like as much and then try to get rid of those. See, Ash or Banshee. I don't think I've ever done Banshee. Really need to do Banshee as well.
Yeah. I just don't like playing Banshee. I just like playing Gus and Temple.
But this is what I mean. Like, 50 is 5 ducats greater than silver tier. If it was right at silver tier, that might be applicable, but again, like you're having to run runs until you get silver tier and then sell that silver tier to be able to get one relic just to see if you can pop it, you know, versus if it was at 30, it's like every 2 relics, so it's not as bad. But again, like you're still spending ducats, which is a farm on top of a farm, which we're not even at that point right now.
No.
And a lot of the time it's just like, just grab it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that mod.
At your service.
If you're new and you're looking at Byrocketeer and you're like, what should I get? I don't know if the Prime mods, like,
Perhaps you'll come to one of our
there
next parties.
is one mod I would definitely highly suggest, and this has kind of been on my mind for a little bit, is if you're newer and you're starting out and you're like, oh, I can go Vitality. Well, Vitality is good against versus Toxin, but Toxin is more so aired to late game. The one that you kind of want to do more than Vitality, especially early, is actually Redirection. Going full on Redirection. So if there was a Prime mod out of the Prime mods that I would grab for someone, Primed Pressure Point is a good one. Primed Fury is a good one. And then on top of that, Primed Redirection. Because especially early, having tons of shields, if you're Frost, Mag, whatever, and just being able to run runs, having the shields being able to regen, especially early, is early gameplay. That's exactly what you want to go for. But you don't need every single mod. I would say those ones are kind of the main ones that I would go to. Prime Fury, Prime Pressure Point, and then of course Primed Redirection. Those are the ones. So like Arc Gun or anything else here, like Arc Gun you hardly use any of the time.
Yeah.
So like not all the time. And then like this is more, when you're talking about Primed Stabilizer, this is more of like, do I like having negative recoil or can I put some other type of Elixir on? So it's completely kind of like up to you. Primed Sure-Footed also. If I made a list, Primed Sure-Footed would probably be the first one. Second would probably be Redirection, because later game it just falls off. You could probably do with the basic Redirection on the base. The other thing would be just grabbing the weapons, because you can get the levels from that. Oh, I didn't see. I had something else here.
Hello, Golden
Tenocon
Warrior.
glyph.
Just back from the vault,
Ah, that's what I got.
Yeah, 15 plat. See, like something like this, 15 plat. I'll grab this one as well.
Ducats, not plat.
Oh yeah,
An
Ducats,
excellent choice.
because Ducats is from
Be sure
selling
to
your
visit
Prime
again
stuff.
when I have
Yeah.
But like 15 plat, why is the relic at 50? I feel like 15 almost makes a lot more sense, because then it's more able to be acquisitioned. You can get a hold of it and be able to just run it, instead of thinking of, well, if I run 20 of these, it's going to be 1,000 Ducats. The game is meant to just be played. Why is this at 50 Ducats? You know, I'd rather see this in the drop table somewhere than have it be here where it's I don't know what they're thinking there. And like Corpus Glyph as well. I'll grab the Corpus Glyph. I got.
I didn't grab that
Come
one.
back next time
I'll
I'm in
grab that
Relay.
one
I'll have
because I do
something
like it.
extra special for you.
I don't know what they're thinking there with that though. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I'm thinking primed, sure-footed, especially
Ooh.
early.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
That is so lovely early.
Yeah, because I mean, you get knocked down by bursas, by most things. Umbral, you'll get that with Umbra, Excalibur.
Yeah, scorpions, I think, can
Flow,
grab you.
Flow is kind of useful because of like if you get energy drained or energy zap, so it's kind of useful, but like not toward the top of the list. Primed continuity is actually really, really good. I'd actually put that one up there. Primed redirection is really good early if you can get a hold of it. I almost honestly wish that he had that in his shop every single rotation, because then for newer players, it's like, hey, I need to get more shields. Well, Byrocketeer pops up, and every single time he has his trusty primed redirection. You can put that on your Warframe. Makes you a lot more bulky. That to me would make more sense, just to permanently put this in his shop, just so that new players can go in there and go, oh, there's a primed redirection. I can grab it. Great. That makes more sense to me. I would see, though, that primed sure-footed would be in a rotational basis, where it's like, hey, it might be there, might not be there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking over the other primed
Operation, the
mods.
system needs you. Will you begin an
Cryo
operation?
rounds is pretty good, just mainly for weapon damage. That's kind of the only thing I would see here. Primed Fulmination, depending on if you have a blast radius type of weapon. Primed Shred, not as much. Can be, not as much though. Just kind of going through. Any elemental mod for any weapon is going to be good. So like heat, toxin, electric, any primed mod that's full on the augment for that, really good, because that augment for that toxin or for that damage or for that multi-shot, all those damage type mods multiply into each other. So multi-shot multiplies into damage, damage multiplies into heat or basic elementals. So having one of damage, one of elemental, and one of multi-shot is really, really good for any
Yeah.
like primary or secondary weapon. And then of course fraction mods like don't, yeah, fractions mods are as good unless you're specifically trying to do something specific. That's where it really comes in. Criticals, it depends. Like secondaries aren't as good as they seem, so it really depends on what you're kind of doing there. I'm just kind of looking for like versatility, usability for just like, hey, I'm starting out the game. What should I be looking for? Primed reach. I would rather focus on weapon damage than range. Range is more so late game where it's like, hey, I can be Sephiroth and I can just hit things from a really far distance. Again, depends on what you're going for. So for primary, secondary, and melee weapons, yeah. So for primary, secondary, and melee weapons, I would actually forgo, and then I would concentrate more so, especially for early primed. Well, except for melee, it just depends what you're doing. But for melee, I really love primed Fever Strike, primed Pressure Point, and primed Fury. So
I do
those I would definitely put like, higher than I would ever put anything on my secondaries or my primaries because melee is so good in this
Yeah.
game. So I would definitely focus on those, but those almost come secondhand to like some of these prime mods maybe on the Warframe. Like primed sure-footed would be in my number one slot, I would have to say. Then it would probably be the melee mods and stuff. And then like if you can do with the basic redirection, I would go with basic redirection. But if DE was to just put this in Byrocatier's shop and just have it permanently in there, that'd be such a good buy for anyone brand new to the game and just be like, just put it in there for like, 125 ducats. I'm serious. Just put it in there for like, 125. Just have it in there because the only real use for primed redirection is for newer players.
Yeah.
Primed continuancy and primed flow is more for running abilities. So I would put those a little bit lower than the melee mods because the melee mods are going to be a lot more useful, especially if you have a favorite melee weapon that you want to use. So I love those melee primed mods, but they still come in here. So especially early with how you're going to mod out a Warframe, I'm going to go primed sure-footed, primed redirection, and then I'm going to go primed vitality, and even within steel charge or something like that, I would highly suggest where's the depolarity? There we are. Rejuvenation. Because even if there's going to be some toxin can over time just straight up kill you.
Yeah.
So I would highly recommend rejuvenation because rejuvenation would just give you your health back. But yeah, that's kind of what I would do for early game in terms of mods. But yeah, that's something that kind of stuck in my brain too when someone was asking earlier. It's like, well, what would you start with? What would you do early? And it's kind of like, well, how early are we talking about? Because if it's like the very beginning of the game, I would put on primed redirection, basic redirection, 100%. And then I'd put on vitality. I would not worry about abilities until you get way later into the game. And then you start doing some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Umbra Forma.
Ooh, lovely. Ah, it's a survival.
We are dropping frames like crazy.
No!
I don't know what's up.
What is up?
I don't know.
How dare...
Gosh. I don't know if it's just our internet or what's going on.
That would be my guess.
We do not have very good internet.
No. Not in the slightest.
I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Until you move to California or something like that, and then you get really good internet.
Yeah.
Who knows? Some portions, it can still be really bad. I got gas.
You get gas on what?
On my weapon. My melee weapon.
Oh. I think I have toxin on mine.
I do not like this though. With the 10-minute survival.
No, I don't either.
What the?
Life support on the way.
You love Goss too much.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. A lot of people like Goss. And I get it, but sometimes it's like you get some frames that are very overpowered and really fun to use, and then you get other frames like Loki or, you know, Equinox. I'd have to say Ash as well, where they could have done a little bit better of a job with just kind of buffing the frame itself. You get some really cheap Warframes nowadays.
Yeah.
And even though Primed Fury is pretty good on increasing your animation speed, it's actually not that good in terms of damage. It is though when you compare it to like Primed Pressure Point, because it multiplies damage from Primed Pressure Point. But trying to go beyond Primed Fury, not as good. Because if you're going quickening, it's just reduced returns from that multiplier.
Oh.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
I don't know how to put it, like, faster is better in terms of something like Primed Fury. But at the same time, too fast can sometimes be kind of offsetting or off-putting, where it's too quick on the attack speed.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you'd balance that for a mod like Primed Fury.
Another life support capsule.
Maybe you could have something like League, where you have an attack speed cap, which kind of makes sense. But that just is kind of a pain for kind of slower weapons. So I don't know how you do that. Would be interesting though. It'd almost be nicer for like slower weapons that Primed Fury would be kind of adaptable and go a little bit faster than what's stated on the card, rather than just flat bonus. But then that would just make the card ridiculously complicated. Imagine that for the card. You know, the description would then just state, "Oh, Stalker." Yeah. Is it Stalker? Yeah, it is Stalker.
It's
Misery.
misery. Stalker acolyte. Back up.
If you imagine that, though, for the card would then just state increases melee attack speed, dependent on the weapon. So then for hammers, it would be like 90%, you know, tip it out would only be like 20% or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be just kind of like, yeah, okay.
I need an armor strip over here, please. Thank you.
He gets adaption too, doesn't he?
I have no clue. Oh my goodness.
You get back up.
I'm up.
Someone got booped.
He got booped.
Alright, we're gonna need some more life support.
Alright, I might.
And try to finish this before I continue talking, because otherwise we're gonna lose very quickly.
Additional life support has arrived.
Very quickly.
I don't know a good way to do that, because like even for heavier weapons like the Fragger Prime, it is slow. But I mean, it's a good kind of slow almost. That's the thing though, like when you play Hyrule Warriors and you're talking about like Ganondorf, he's got a good moveset where he can just kind of get in there with his spear. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. It is kind of nice for slow weapons to be slow, but I almost feel like the damage should be way higher, you know,
Uh-huh.
for slow weapons. I guess it is, because lighter weapons are generally not as damaging. I guess it's not as bad
Oh,
as I
he
think it is.
disappeared.
It's just it feels slow. It's probably the
Yeah.
only complaint you could really say about it. Especially entering and exiting animations, but like, still, the steel charge, is it? No. Crushing Run.
Crushing run.
Crushing Run has a really good stance.
Yeah.
It's a very good stance. So I wouldn't say it's too overpowered or too underpowered. I don't want to say they got Prime Fury right. I actually prefer Prime Fury over Berserker.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The Berserker?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I just didn't like that after they changed it. It was Berserker, but then they just did Berserker's Fury.
Yeah, but I don't like the inconsistency because you have to get a kill
Seconds left.
to increase
Yeah.
your speed. That does not make any sense.
No.
Life support activated.
I have a blender.
You have a blender.
Meet the blender.
The blender. Oh my goodness. I do not like these jade lights. don't. Okay, there we go. I'm up.
You're good.
I'm good. I'll go find extraction.
Okay. We're good on life support as well. It's mainly just waiting out the life support until
Yeah.
the round finishes, which is just really annoying. This, for survival, should only be like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Shouldn't be a whole 10 minutes. It's just too
No.
long. It's almost an hour, you know. We should be ninjas.
Yeah.
When you need it, extraction
I
is
was
ready.
going the wrong way. Oh, can you get up?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm just trying to melt some people before I go. So I
I
got a
love
mod over here.
violence.
I am going.
Alright.
Nope, don't have time for you. I'm gonna speed it up.
Wait, I was kind of
Oh.
going the right way.
He stabbed me with his pokey stick.
Consider extraction.
How dare he?
Life support activated.
His rapier.
Do you need help?
Uh-huh.
What? Oh, okay. What I was gonna say? Why is my? Oh, okay. There we go. I'm like, why am I nullified?
Just try to get the steel essence off of him. Boop. Alright, you go.
Ugh.
Ah.
This guardian Eximus.
What the?
I got it. There we go. I was going the right way. I just went to the wrong side.
Wow, that just does a ton of damage. Okay.
Oh, I'm broken again. There we go. Every time.
Okay.
Can you get him?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I can get up.
Can you get it?
There we go.
Okay.
Xmas, when you get an Xmas, it just immediately gets you up.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best
Argon
option.
crystal. I wish the Argon would be strictly the void. To be honest.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be everywhere. Okay. I got the steel essence and I'm ready to go.
Mission complete. Excellent.
Alright. Ooh, I'm so close to getting my AK Magnus done and my Hema. We are already extracting space, ma'am.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about
Yeah.
Umbra Forma.
If I'm actually thinking about it, I don't think there's anything wrong with the way everything is up right now for speed, because it's actually pretty decent. So 75 or 70%, 30%, 55%, 40%, and 30% as well. Magnetic rush with 20% and 60% magnetic. So something like that would actually be really useful on like the Thibodeau for adding more damage, because you'd get more on conditioned overload just for adding 20% attack speed. So that's actually pretty good. And then plus 2, it's adding magnetic, so you can proc magnetic very, very quickly. That would end up killing Corpus very easily.
Alright.
So I could see that. Just to me, like, the heavy weapons are just slow. But if you mod them out properly, I don't think it's much of an issue. I really wouldn't change. I think Fury Prime Fury is a really good one.
Planet Fury.
I just wish, like, the Fang, for the Fang Prime,
Yeah.
that you could change the appearance to the base skin appearance. That would be really, really cool. Alright.
Ready to kick.
Was that just, like, the really hard one right off the bat?
Yeah.
Another survival. Is this another 10 minutes?
Oh, I hope not. Probably.
I do not get why they're at 10 minutes.
I don't either. But knowing survivals, it's gonna be another 10.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding his ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to
I
change
almost
route.
wish it was I can't speak. I almost wish it was almost a reward-based system for the console terminals.
Mm-hmm.
That if you hack the terminal, that you'd actually get, you know, ducats or some money out of it or something like that. Because
Yeah.
they have the code crackers to just make your life easy and just kind of like, if you need in a bind, just crack the code.
Yeah.
But I almost wish that there was actually a reason or a point to actually cracking them by hand. Make it a little bit more entertaining. I would almost say something like cash or something like that, you know? Like you're hacking not only just the door or something like that, but you're also hacking their bank account.
Yeah.
Get ready for
I stole their money. Bayheck loves me. You fool. Are you ready for my sacrifice? Oh, my bank account's empty. Hold on.
My bank account's empty. Hold on.
I was trying to buy some more facial reconstruction. My face isn't quite right.
I've delivered a life
You know how
support
ugly
capsule.
Bayheck is.
Very.
Activating it will buy you
Yellow
more
dude.
time.
Oh, I love it. I probably don't even have to melee everything. That's the thing though, when you start getting later, it's just like even Eximus just die to your abilities.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm just firing people.
With your flamethrower.
With my first ability.
Ah.
Did you not see who I am?
I know you're... Oh, I thought you were Goss.
No.
Your temple.
Yes.
Ah, I guessed.
Tenno.
Like, there's only one person that I don't know. I'll eventually come around to knowing.
Another life support capsule is now available.
No, my flame bonus is gonna go bye-bye. I was at 302%. And then it finally went out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Something like this for older players doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
Because you're just waiting for the 10 minutes to go up.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Wasn't it Gara or was it Trinity earlier that they did one of these for, and it was just like they just gave you Trinity or Gara? Gara Prime.
Yeah.
I forget which one it was, but I believe they did something like this.
I think they did Trinity and Gara Prime.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was this or if it was Twitch drops or something else like that, but it was just like...
It was probably Twitch.
Again, though, why?
I don't know.
It makes no sense. If you want more people to play your game, you don't just give them a Prime.
Yeah.
Because they're going to go, oh, I have a Prime, and then just look at the rest of the game and go, oh, that's too much farming.
Yeah.
How is it going to be enjoyable if they don't see it as enjoyable, you know? I like the game. Don't get me wrong. Love it.
I love Warframe.
But I just don't see that. Especially for people who've actually worked for the game. You're just giving away primes like that.
Yeah.
That does not hit a good note in my book. Especially like the new Ash. Wasn't it the new Ash that Kinetic Engineer went on too?
I think so.
For like the farming times? Is it Smoke Body Infirmia as well that needs Ash Ash systems, something like that? Yeah. Oh, I remember that. It's painful.
Oh, yeah.
Did you find extraction before me?
Yes, I did. Are you happy?
Yes. But yeah, just some of the farm is just ridiculous, especially like Zyphos. We never got a hold of the Zyphos.
No.
Bratton Lato Vandal. Both of those. That is just ridiculous. When you're looking at Ash, it's like it used to drop by Maniacs. Does anyone drop by Maniacs anymore?
No.
Why? Like, that's such a good thing to go into Warframe and be like, hey, you know, I played Warframe today. What frame did you get? I got Ash. Inconsequential. You know, I hit one Maniac, I killed him, and then I got Ash, and I'm like, oh. So I farmed the rest of the Maniacs, and I got Ash. And now it's like, oh, well, now you have to spend thousands of hours, or whatever it is, just to get Ash, because we wanted to move him to a different tile.
Yeah.
I loved Ash getting dropped by Maniacs.
That was cool.
That is really cool. I don't know if it dropped by Tile Rager's Maniacs. I think it did.
I
And if you're
remember.
worried about that getting too, you know, coerced in with Equinox's farm, make it so those blue Maniacs do not drop Ash. Ooh, and I love that.
Oh, yeah. The Maniac Bombards?
Yeah, the Maniac Bombards, but when you're looking at the Jakar variant
Oh, Jakar.
of Grenier,
Yeah.
it's just specifically you're evading those Drakars for the drop rate because that's where Equinox is.
Uh-huh.
And then for the basic Maniacs, have Ash drop by those guys. Which to me would make more sense. Because then you're trying to be like, hey, you can't just farm Equinox just to get Ash.
Yeah.
A minute. I would rather I would rather have them do something like that. Because yeah, if you want other people to get on and actually enjoy, that's the thing. It's not farm, it's not time, it's not drop rates. You know, it's not talking about any of that. It's actually enjoying and actually having fun.
Yeah.
Playing the casino is not part of having fun. You can kick a soccer ball around and have fun, you know.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't take playing a game or playing a casino to have fun. I was just thinking about something.
What?
Ninjas play for free. You know what would be funny?
What?
Like, I mean, Warframe isn't the game to do this where it's like super, super grindy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not... Like, some things definitely, yeah, I can see, like, you know, Bratton or Ash or other things like that. But I could almost see, like, Warframe play for free, you know? And then it's, like, Ash kind of, like, sitting there. And then, oh, what else would go into it? Like, holding the Bratton Vandal, Latvo Vandal, you know, that's his equip. And then he's, like, just there at the lottery slots, just playing slots, you know? Just like, oh, I didn't win again, you know? It's just a little bubble from him. Oh, I didn't win. Oh, no. And it's like Warframe is not the game to really do that. And most of the farms are pretty good. Like any of the base farms or any of the base game is, you know, completely fine in that respect.
Messages in your
But like,
Yeah.
operator.
that's just kind of like
They are
any
not
game.
as encrypted as they should be.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I already got this. I'm already wearing it.
Yeah, just to do it. Do we already have the Wisp Dex skin?
Yes.
My lisp.
Your lisp.
My lisp. Alright.
Right, just to make sure. I think I do have the wisp.
Yeah, I already have it. But again, like, if I'm a player and I've already gone for it,
Yeah, I already got it.
put something on it, you know. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want a Warframe. I typed in for my Warframes what Warframe I wanted. I'm like, Warframe. I want a Warframe. I don't care which one it is. I think I care which one it is. I like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. What is the most lottery-inducing game, though?
Lottery-inducing game?
Yeah, just like, oh, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you get it. It's like a 0.5% drop chance or something like that. That's when it's like, it's really like, you know, you're playing the lottery. Oh, I didn't get it, you know.
I have no clue.
And then the crazy few people that are just like, oh, I got it on the first try. Didn't you get it?
No.
Oh, Genshin. Isn't Genshin kind of like that?
Oh, Genshin.
Oh, my.
Yes, so is Star Rail.
I feel like Warframe has so much more in it than those games, even though those games are like open, free roam, or whatever else. That's just, there's
Yeah.
not a lot of variety. And when you're playing Warframe, even though it's like, oh, it's the same tile again and again and again, yeah, but it's randomly generated. So it
Yeah.
feels different every single time that you play it.
There's a capture for Lith if you have a Q1.
Q1. And it needs to be fully reactanted.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Do you have it on public?
Run diagnostic
Yeah.
regressions.
Okay.
All systems
I have to make sure.
Yep, I got it on public.
Alright, just make sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my thing.
Okay, well, at least you said something before I clicked the button.
Yeah. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
Just so I can get these things up and get them out the door. I really want to get the weapons that don't require form up first and then come back later for other things.
There's 2 more Q1s that are radiant. Wow.
You are here on a capture.
Oh, that's amazing.
You must find, capture, and
I just
extract our
looked
cargo.
and I'm like,
Void fissures.
There's 2 more Radiant Q1s.
You know, a while back I did kind of play like that, where it's like, oh, if they don't have a Q1, I'm just gonna disband and then come back in, and disband and just come back in. And especially if you're trying to get something that can work, especially if you're earlier. But again, like, to me, when I was doing that, it was just so much of more of a waste of time. It's just run the relic, you know. If you have the relic and you're gonna run it, just run it, you know.
Yeah.
And I just, after a while, I'm just like, it's just not worth it to try to just quit out and then join in again, trying to do that. It's just easier to run it. That's what I really like. It's not gimmicky all that much. You just run it. You just play the game, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because I would try to do that just to get better drop rates, and so I didn't have to run through so many relics or to react as much.
Finish your mission and we'll take
But it
you
ended up
inside.
spending you more time than actually just running it. So I am surprised, though. I'm very happy. It is really fun, though, when you get something like this, because other people want it and you want it, and you're just all like, yes, please give it to me.
Oh, come on.
Isn't that lovely?
No. There was 3 Q1s.
Were they all?
They were all Radiant.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that happens, and sometimes you can get John Arbuckle. What can I
Oh, I at least wanted at least one blade.
say? Garfield, get off my keyboard.
I hate Mondays.
Oh, I hate Mondays. Yeah. Well, it's not Monday, so.
Well, Garfield hates Mondays.
Ah. But yeah, this is exactly what it is, though. It's chance. You know, it can be too. John Arbuckle, like right there, was all of them? Are all of them were radianted?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10% 3 times. So whatever that is on percent chance, it's probably around 20% chance.
I got
Even-
1 Q1.
Yeah. Even with that chance, though, it's not like it's a guaranteed chance. Oh, you're
Yeah.
almost at Legendary 5.
Oh yeah, I'm almost there.
But yeah, it is just not guaranteed, and that's why I'm just like, you know, it's the same thing with Ash, or like especially, I don't know if they've ever changed the drop rates on the Lato or the Bratton Vandal, but especially with those two, it was just like, we are not doing this. We're not spending days trying to farm this one item. We're not, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I got other things to do, and there's other things that I want to do. I want to go outside, play soccer, or whatever else. I don't want to sit inside on my bum for, 24 hours trying to get an in-game item. Pay the
yeah,
guy,
no.
pay the man 10 cents to go and get, the Bratton Vandal, because he got lucky enough to get it on his first try, and he gets a whole bunch of plat for it, and good for him,
Yeah.
Because there's going to be other things that are going to be difficult to get your hands upon, like Ash.
Excellent work.
Can you trade Ash base or no?
No.
So we had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to farm that. There was no way around that. And I was just like, no.
Which was annoying.
Yeah, it's just like after we've done it all, though, it's just kind of like it's kind of relaxing because you look at it and go, I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's done, And it's just a feeling of, hey, I don't have to do that anymore. It's so fun to just watch other people just blow up everything in front of you and just go, ah.
Oh, I love using his first ability.
Yeah, this is why it's like you come back to Warframe and it's like, I don't really want to play anything else. I've spent so much time and dedication to Warframe, I really don't want to play anything else.
Bro, what you making me slow for? He had a cold barrel.
Well,
He did it on purpose because he was waiting.
Oh, he's waiting.
He was waiting.
He's like, you're slow. Get over here faster. You're supposed to be a ninja. You're slowja. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Again, though, like, if you have to run a relic, 2-3 minutes or whatever, 50 ducats, let's say that you're getting 15 every single time, it's gonna take you
I am pleased with
5 runs, oh no, 4 runs, because 3 is at 45.
Man.
So you're gonna have to do 4 runs, or basically 3 minutes each, probably somewhere there in between. But you're going to take 12 minutes just to get one relic, just to radiant it, and just to find out if you did or didn't get that item.
That was my last Q1.
Okay, any other ones in Lith?
No. There was only a crossfire and a capture.
Oh, and then there's the C6.
And then we need C6. And there was nothing good for Neo, though. Oh, there's sabotage now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cedo Prime Blueprint?
Yes. C6. Prime Blueprint. And that is... Oh, yeah, we got a Radiant. Okay.
I'm just thinking of, like, those lucky moments.
I only have one of those lucky moments.
Yeah. Because, like, we just ran that one, 10%, and, super rare.
Mm-hmm.
3 of us, and we all failed it. John Arbuckle moment there. And I think back when we were playing with some friends, and I was just like, everyone get on. I have Frost Prime's main blueprint. It's super rare. If it drops, get it.
Yeah.
I only have 1 relic. And at the end of that mission, it was like, it dropped. And I was like, blown out of my mind. That's the main reason I keep on coming back to Warframe. It's like, it's those one rare lucky moments. And it's just like, oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
But then I've had other experiences where it's just like, oh, it never drops. It never drops, I would say for Warframe, even for like the relic, I would not change that. But for other aspects, I just do not like. Especially like the Bratton
No.
and the Bratton Vandal and the Leto Vandal. I was just like, there is no way. There is just no way I'm doing that. Really?
target found. Destroy it. Target destroyed.
I get so lost sometimes.
The relic has been
Yeah, there are some things in Warframe where they definitely need to work on it.
Yeah.
Waypointing is definitely one of those.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They definitely need to fix that.
'Cause I get so confused where the exit is.
Imagine though that, like in Dark Souls, I can remember the entire map and who's gonna attack me and where they're gonna come around the corner at. And the same thing probably here too. It's like, okay, well I know where to go and I know which tile goes to where, what I'm supposed to do. But imagine there's a brand new player, and trying to get them through the areas, and it's just, you need to have good waypoints.
Yeah.
Oh. The fastest one of us all is the slowest one. And you say he's fast.
Oh, he's fast. He's just not using his ability, I don't think.
He's just bonking at every single wall. I could just imagine him You know, I'm coming, and then slam right into the next object.
Well, I do like short bursts of his speed in tight corners.
He's probably exasperated, trying to get over here. He's just like, ha, ha, ha. Keeps on running into walls.
Yeah. Hey, one of my weapons is maxed.
I'm almost there.
Awesome. My AK Magnus is like only a tick. Oh,
Really?
sure. More ducats.
Hmm.
Another
You
job
know,
well
I really don't. You know, after all this time, I really don't mind the new relic farming. I really don't. Because even at 2% chance, you can still pop a 2% chance. And at a 10% chance, it definitely ups your ante. It ups the chance for it actually dropping. But still, it's not bad. Do you have one too? C6?
I do. I only have one though.
It's something I've grown to appreciate. It's like, And then other things I just go, no.
Yeah. Oh, my primary weapon was maxed already. I should have switched it out. Oh well.
You know, especially like the new Kodo weapons.
We need to destroy the reactor.
That is so nice
The reactor
that they made the
will
acquisition a lot
Watch out
easier
for
to get a
enemy
hold of
patrols.
everything.
Your target
So I'm
Yeah.
really, I'm pickle pleased to see that change.
is in the area.
Are you
Use
Pickle
these
Pete?
to crack open
Yes, I'm pickle pleased. You made a very good deal for Pickle Pete.
yourself and use reactor to open relics.
But I'm really pleased that they changed that.
You are going
Because like the original Kuba farms,
Uh-huh.
oh my goodness. Still the format is just still gets me. It's like, oh my goodness. You know?
Yeah.
Because what is it, 240 forma? 75, 65. I still have my note from the other day. Yeah, 240. You think 240? That's a lot of forma. Because if you're doing it, it'll take you a whole year to get through those weapons. I mean, if you're consistent, you will work through it.
You have collected enough reactor
Oh yeah.
to open
That's all it takes is just really just consistency, just being able to get on, max it, spend a little bit of time,
destroy it.
you know. Which is actually really highly enjoyable.
That's it. Now get out of
But especially if it's not a weapon that you really want to max, I just don't see the value in forming a type of weapon like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm almost no. Nova, no. No.
You're not even maxed on traces, Nova. There you go. Unreactant.
My weapon's almost done, Nova.
Oh, my weapon's done.
Try to get my melee done so I can do the viscous. Try to get that done.
Yeah. They're leaving without you.
I know, I'm trying to max it. Aww. Well, maybe next time. Unless there's a convenient Eximus.
There is one. I kind of. Oh, I killed it by accident.
How dare you? Ooh, that'll... yeah. Ancients usually go quite a bit. Hit the button.
I did hit the button. Left. Eh.
Oh, I'm just a tick away. Oh, I love that.
Whee!
I like the new change to Nova's bubble as well. I'm almost there. Oh, I'm a fine tick away. Ah. Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
That is not what we need.
I'll take this. I already got 2 of these.
I already got 2 of those as well.
All that worry for nothing.
Yep.
Another job well executed.
Hell, I only had 1 of those.
And then we just run it.
Yep.
That's the thing is you can be really lucky with just 1 relic and then you run 3 relics and it's just like doesn't drop. Okay. All right. Let me grab 1. C6, A9. I just got 1 because I like to keep underneath 100k.
Okay.
So I got 1 C6. You want me to do that?
Sure.
All right.
Uh,
Exterminate!
see.
Exterminate!
Exterminate! Okay. And then my AK Magnus is done. Do I have any no, I don't have any other secondaries still.
It's funny because the one weapon is called the Purgerator. Is this the Dalek's weapon right here?
I was just thinking
Exterminate.
about that too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't get anything. Oh, that's sad. Okay.
I just love just playing Warframe. It's just such a good game.
Yeah.
Like, there are little nitpicky things that I can say about it, but when you come to the game as a whole, really, really good.
C6 intact.
What other main games do we play? Like Among Us? I like Among Us. Among Us isn't bad.
Mm,
People really don't get the idea of Among Us is just kind of cold playing it, ice playing it.
yeah.
Because a lot of people are just like, oh, let's just vote out someone. Cold play it.
Watch out.
You're trying to find who's the actual murderer. Cold play it. Be Frost. You gotta think of,
You found
you know, who is where,
a reactant.
what happened, and if it's not 100%, skip, you know. Because if you don't know, you don't know.
You need more to open that relic.
Because that's the thing I find myself even doing. It's like, am I just throwing out accusations because I want to throw out an accusation because I don't like someone? Or am I actually throwing out
You have collected
real
enough
fact that someone actually did right in front of me? You know.
Yeah.
Because I could say someone did right in front of me, but again, like it could be a shapeshifter, a lot of other things come into play. Makes it a lot harder.
Yeah, it does.
So that's one that I really like enjoy playing. Among Us. What other main do we do?
What other game? I don't really play Among Us that much.
No, I don't think the interest was as much for you. More so like Slime Ranch or something like that.
Yeah. Warframe, definitely. I loved playing Warframe.
Loved, you love.
I still love playing Warframe.
Loved is in terms in past tense.
Well,
So when you say you loved Warframe, it's like, oh yeah, I did back
well, that's
in the day.
not really what I meant, but
I think it's more of a current. Yeah.
I still love Warframe.
Yes.
Oh, what other game?
There's probably one or two here and there. No, Forma.
Cool. I didn't even radiant that either.
That is nice.
Ah,
See, I feel like it's like across the board for reactant farming, like it's just pure. It's just a really good
Another
experience.
job well executed.
yeah.
I think I did change drop rates and everything like that a while ago. But I really don't think they need to. I really don't think they need to at all.
No.
Okay. I gotta form some things here.
Form some things, huh?
I say,
So I got it to
your
30.
chosen Warframe
Beyond 30,
suits
I'm not
you.
going to care about it too much
Ha.
because I have other weapons that are prior to 30 and I can get those up and get some easier MR.
Yeah.
So for this weapon, I'm just going to go Prime Fever Strike. Of course, don't use anything. Don't use a blue potato
No.
because there's no reason to use a blue potato here.
If you don't like it, don't potato it.
Well, it's a little bit beyond that because even if you like the weapon, I would restrain against formatting
Mm-hmm.
because you could form a 5 times and you would have enough space for your entire build. So why waste a potato?
No, that is true.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, no, no.
2062 until Legendary 5. I'm almost there to Legendary 5.
The thing is, though, what's after Legendary 5? I feel like they could have more slow played it with the weapons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they could have played it a lot slower and they could have just added in a lot more weapons in general and could have expanded the universe and could have, taken their time with building up Warframe. Even when
Yeah.
it comes to content, I feel that way. It's like, even if you're going to go dark on me for, 2 years or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have the next game or the next sequence be very excellent content than for you to take the whole 2 years or whatever and just kind of waste it.
Yeah.
So, Purgerator. And Viscous.
Perjurator.
Did I not claim Viscous? I don't think I claimed Viscous. It's a weird name, Viscous. Alright. And I believe that's all for Warframes. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all for Warframes.
it's just all weapons.
I still gotta get Lavos up. Because he's only 28. I don't like playing Lavos.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are almost there.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably right on it. Oh, you're one weapon away.
Oh, yeah.
Each weapon's 3,000. Each Warframe is 6,000.
I'm so close.
Okay.
Why are you so far behind?
Exterminate.
Oh, you're 9,490 or 62.
It's probably because you did the easier weapons first.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
did. I think.
Oh, also, you did some of the options as well, like Stalker, which I never did for Duviri. That
Oh, yeah, that's
that
right.
gives you mastery, which I'm like, it just breaks Duviri.
No,
Well, it actually breaks my envisionment of what the Stalker should be,
I know.
and I just don't like that they did that.
But I'm a completionist and I wanted to complete it.
It completely breaks the Stalker.
I know.
When they did that for Stalker, I was just like, no, that's just bad. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
It's just not a good idea.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Oh, wait, I don't need energy for.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
I'm so used to putting my pods down.
You're near a fissure. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
I don't need
The
any
reactant is working
energy.
on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And then all we're waiting for is the primed weapons.
Yeah.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
No.
Oh, I'm so close with this melee weapon.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Hey, there we go. Got it. 30.
Titania's ready to go.
Yeah. Well, Titania is always ready to go.
She's the Peter Pan of Warframe. Oh,
Oh, I haven't
yes.
seen those in a while.
Yeah, that's even better than Bratton.
Yeah.
Was that
Another
you or
job
me?
well
Or
executed.
That was you, I think.
huh.
That was not me.
Yeah, I've not seen those drop. They are super common, but
Yeah. Alright, my melee is done. Only gonna get these to level 30, and that's it.
see, I'd rather
Yeah.
at this point slow play it and just get the Syndicate standing up and keep the Syndicate standing up, and then eventually get our Void Traces all the way up. Because then the next time a primed farm comes in, then even then you can actually cold play it. Because if you can cold play it for the second prime Warframe that comes out, then you can get both of them at the same time without having to use so much energy trying to get both of them.
Yeah.
So it's more of a consistency. Just being able to play Warframe. It's just more so, are you on and are you actually doing something? And I love that.
Yeah.
The missions as well do not take very long.
No, that's what I like about.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
That's what you like about Warframe.
There are void
Yeah.
fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. You are going to need more reactant. Want to open that relic.
What happened to everybody?
Focused.
There we
There's
are.
a heavy unit approaching.
Hershey delicious. I agree. I like Hershey.
They both have X1.
X1s?
Yeah. But we don't need X1.
Oh, that's fine.
We need C6s.
That's why I actually found that it was counterproductive to just try to specifically want one type of relic. Because how many relics do they actually have? Versus if you're just going to go for it, you're just going to go for it. And then plus 2 void traces. You don't get as many void traces.
Yeah.
So it's just not worth it.
No. $29 on Lavos.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
That is really the thing, though, about your favorite game. You know,
Yeah.
it's something that you can always come back to, and when you replay it, you're just like, oh, this game is so good. You know, you can play one thing and, oh, yeah, it's good, and, you know, you really enjoy it, but then when it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm kind of getting tired of this, or I'm kind of getting tired of that, you know.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
never.
I didn't
Yeah, you left me. That's fine.
There's no. Look how fat and slow you are. Oh, it is the Perjurator.
I will use my snakes on you. Bleh. Lavos
Lavos
Prime
Prime.
blueprint.
A common, or do you go for the 2 times Forma? I'm gonna go for the Forma. It's just
Okay.
not worth it for 15 ducats.
Another job.
We already
well
have Lavos
executed.
Prime.
Yep.
7 void traces.
I got 39.
39?
Yeah. Because the 2 times Forma was me.
I wonder what the highest Forma count of a player is. Like the total number of Forma actually built from actually getting it from relics. I bet it would be really high if it was a dedicated player.
I don't know.
You know, probably like something like 2,000 Forma or something like that. Like, I play Warframe day and night.
Yeah, C6 intact. Somebody has a C6 intact.
Yeah. So even a C6 that's intact, it's the same thing as an iron round shield.
Eliminate all
It's just that you don't get a
corpus
proc it all that often.
threats. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident?
Which I actually think it's a pretty good chance, even at 2%.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
It'd be funny if it actually drops it, and then I could just go, oh, it's an iron round shield.
Look for more
Because you can relate to that. It's the same drop rate, the same drop chance. It's just whether it actually
Stay
drops or
focused.
not, you
There's a
know.
heavy unit of
Yeah.
I don't particularly like time extensive games, so
No.
really depends.
collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Whoo, so fast. Okay. Dagger's next.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, I'm so close on Lavos. Yeah, another times two.
I'm gonna take it, I guess, because the main thing is just being able to run it every single day. It doesn't take you
Yeah.
long to just log on, send it, close out. All you have to do is just
Another
remember
job
it.
well executed.
Yeah. You are gonna have so many form of blueprints.
Yeah. That is kind of the fun part, though, even about like the code weapons, cube weapons, even though it is like around 200 forma, 240 forma, it's not going to take you very long
No.
to get that many forma. Especially if you're going to do reactant and radiant stuff.
Yeah.
Prime steps.
Okay. 862 left
Please return
until I reach legendary 5.
safe and sound.
Oh wow, yeah, you're getting close.
Oh yeah.
I'll be pretty close too. I still need like another 2 weapons worth. But yeah.
Hmm.
Eliminate all corpus threats. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident they can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find it. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There's Hydroid.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody play Hydroid. To be honest.
Is he a hydroid?
I have like a screenshot of him like downed, but he's so small, and I was in the puddle.
Oh yes, I remember that. Detron.
He shrunk. Ah yes, I'm finally maxed. Aw, what do you mean I can't go through that little hole there? There's a little hole in the glass.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I didn't even radiant that.
That is nice though, because even like this is like an iron round shield.
Yeah.
So even if you don't radiant,
Excellent
it's
work.
still a pretty good chance to get that. But again, like when they sell that whatever it's called, the thing, when they sell that where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Relic. When they sell the relic for 50 ducats,
Yeah.
that does not make a lot of sense.
No.
I'm ready.
Hold on. I gotta switch from Lavos.
Because even at a 2%, like, you're not going to get 100 ducats very quickly or very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And even for me, it's like I only buy, you know, primed mods. I'm not going to buy a relic. Some consumable that you can get another primed item for. It's just like, that's not worth it.
No.
If it was around, 30 ducats, that's probably the entry point of it where I'd probably put it. Maybe. But even then, I'd be like, it should probably sell for something cheap so you can just easily get your hands on the relic.
Yeah.
15, 10, 5, whatever it is. That way you could get like 3 relics for very cheap. Because that's the thing for me, is it should just be accessible. It shouldn't be where you can't run it.
Eliminate all
The only
purpose
thing that
roads.
really hard caps you is your void
There are
traces
void fissures
at
in
that
the
point.
area. Use these to
Yeah.
crack open a relic.
Because it's really dependent on if you can reactant that relic or not.
We are dropping reactant.
It'd be nice too if you could pop that relic multiple times.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Because, I mean, you can get lucky, but again, you can't also get lucky as well.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they don't just put it into the drop table or something, or make it so that you can buy the relic with actual, credits or something like that, or...
I don't know. I mean, you get 1,000,000 credits, so you get a lot of credits. Like me, I have like 26, 27 million.
I would almost put it in the Prime Resurgent Gal's
Is broken.
stuff.
Now get to extraction.
Just put it in her inventory. Have an actual shop so you can
Oh.
get a hold of it. I really want to get my blades up. I want to go ahead and finish out the viscous
Yeah.
because I'm at 25 right now. Zeku Prime.
Awesome. Is that you? With the Zaku brand?
I'm not sure. That seems like a newer relic.
Mission complete.
I don't think so.
Excellent work.
Because if I can get rid of the viscous, then I can go on to the Coda weapons. But I'm also
Yeah.
waiting for that fan. Also, as well, we were trying to get the daily standing done.
Yeah.
Excellent
This
arguments,
one.
operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
It's funny because you're actually going to hit the MR5 before I am going to hit.
And you started this game way before I did.
Oh, yeah.
Eliminate all Corvus threats.
Oh my goodness, I don't need any more speed, please. No more speed.
Open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is it a rhino? Oh, no. Is that good? Or is that Nidus?
It's Calervo.
You opened the relic.
I hit
Finish
none
your
of
mission
that.
and we'll take a look inside.
Huh?
I hit none of that.
Oh.
Didn't get any of that right.
You can really tell by the icon.
Yeah, but by the skin, you're trying to go, what is that?
I don't think Calervo has a skin, does he? It's just Calervo.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another
Who does he
successful
drop by
mission.
again?
Find extraction.
He is in Duvary. You get his blades to grab his parts by the lady that's in the
Mother or grandma?
no. The lady that's in the dorm zone where you get Reaper
Oh.
from.
Oh!
Frost!
Oh, blast from the past. It's an icy one. I like that. That's cool. I love it. I spent some time back then trying to get Frost. That was my first... Was it my first Prime? I know what my first Warframe was, but what was my first Prime?
Was Eternity your first prime, or?
I almost think it was Frost because I was so hyped up on trying to get the Prime Blueprint.
Or was it Mag your first prime?
I don't think so. I think it would have been Frost.
Trinity was my first prime.
Equinox Prime wasn't out then.
No, they weren't.
I think it was probably Frost. Probably. That's funny though, because we went back and looked at our dates from when we started Warframe, and we're like, wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It's almost 9 years now.
Yeah.
All Corvus threats.
We didn't start too long ago.
Watch out.
No,
I'm
I didn't.
detecting blood fissures nearby.
I mean, I caught up quite quick.
Man, if I could go
Near a fissure,
to the past
collected enemies are dropping.
and just like,
Collected to
you know, redo something, I would have gone to the past, taken out, you know, 100 and whatever out of my bank account and just gone over to Warframe.
stay focused.
Here you go,
There's a
DE.
heavy unit approaching.
Give me Excalibur Prime.
Aw, I would have loved that.
Well done, Carol. Your relic is
That would have been amazing. I didn't know about it until way later, though.
Yeah.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I would love to see like a founder just walking through, you know. No skin on it all, just the Excalibur Prime. I really wish that they had that skin that came with Excalibur Prime.
Yeah.
Why is Invader all the way back there? The area
I
is
don't know.
barren. Do you have the impact symbol above my head, or no?
No.
Is it only over courtier?
Yes.
That is so weird.
That is weird.
Well, I was noticing that on the Nyx, the giant Nyx,
Uh-huh.
and I was wondering, could it have been something with impact, where impact did some weird physics thing and broke, you know, how big the model was.
I don't know. Who knows
So
what happened
someone
with
will
the
have to explain it to us and be like, "Oh, this is what happened. Your internet is so bad that it just broke the game." You know?
What are you
Let me
curious
see here if I
about?
can't get another
Listen and
pack here.
choice.
Okay, no, just a Neo G8. No less.
That's funny. Alright, let's see if I can get another relic pack.
That would be funny if that's
No.
actually what it was. It's just like it's something on your guys' end. We have no idea. That'd be funny.
I don't know, but the first time I saw that, I'm like, you're huge!
Looking back at that now, it's just like, oh, that is so cool. Giant necks. Reminds me of like Majora's Mask, where you put on the giant's mask, you know?
Yeah.
He gets huge like that. Then you're just like stomping around. You're just like, this centipede, this boss, he's actually tiny. He's not big, he's tiny. It's the only room that you can actually use the giant's mask in,
Oh.
I believe.
Yeah.
It's super cool though.
Unfortunately.
It is super cool though when you do it. It's just like, oh, the boss is gigantic. How do you beat it? Oh, it's like Bjorn the Giant. You just cheese it. Oh. I love it though, because it's just like, when you get to be that big,
Eliminate all
it just
corpus
dwarfs
threats.
everything. It's just, oh my goodness. You're so huge.
Watch out.
Wow.
I'm detecting
There's 3 gosses.
found a matching relic.
You are gonna be very slow.
Defend yourself and
No, you are snow.
I'm not so.
You are the snow ones.
over your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. You are going to need more reactive. Want to open that
Now it's turned into a competition, which I will surely lose.
Yes.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's a thing though, is you might be fast movement speed wise, but clearing wise, I don't know.
Finish your mission and then take a look inside.
Goss does have some really good room clear though. You might be fast, but you can't speed up the elevator.
No.
Oh look, we're so fast. We ran into a wall.
Wow.
It's funny, they give you a really fast Warframe and then it's like, elevator. Gotta wait for the elevator.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Did they do that within the cinematic? They're like, oh, there's an elevator, and then he's just sitting there waiting. His just foot's tapping off the wall,
I think so.
just waiting for the elevator. He's like, come on, I want to go. Cedo Prime, bro.
Hmm.
Too bad it's not the blueprint.
No. I wish it was the blueprint.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I am almost there. 29.
21 on my Jupiter gun.
I got about 1 round left on me, and then I'm just gonna be like, okay. That's about it. What?
I can do my mastery rank.
Oh, really?
Yes. uh,
Yeah, I'm only 1 weapon away, so we're not too far.
no. I can do my mastery rank already.
Yeah. So if you're wondering and you're like, oh, am I wasting mastery points when I go and I do more extra weapons? No, you don't.
No,
'Cause
it'll go over.
yeah, it'll go over. So whatever you're currently working on, if you're over exceeding your mastery rank cap, it'll still count
Yeah.
beyond that.
Eliminate all corpus
It won't
threats.
it won't go against it.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
You know, I only need 1 more weapon's worth.
Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
You only need 1 more weapon?
Use that reactant
Yeah,
First-
1 more weapon's worth. I could probably pop on the
to open that relic.
dual hero
Stay focused.
and do
There's a
that
heavy
one.
unit approaching.
Oh, you could.
And that way we can do the mastery rank.
Finish your mission. to
All
find out
right.
what's inside.
And the viscous is maxed. I don't think it would take that long though.
No.
I really don't think it takes that long to actually max anything.
No, it shouldn't take that long.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Wow, so many overshields.
Ooh,
Or
the haiku.
overguard.
I'm gonna take the Paris Prime though.
I have 2 of those. I have 1 haiku blueprint.
Or should we go for the Forma?
Let's do Forma.
Yeah.
Another job well executed.
Alright.
I want to get more Kodo weapons.
Yeah, that would definitely would be useful.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I want to be working with a Kodo weapon while we're doing Kodo weapons.
No.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
4.5 weapons.
and make the Lotus proud.
Really?
Or 1.5 weapons, not 4.5.
1.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.6 on the counter.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like maxed. I
Yeah.
can do my thing.
It might take me a while. Because I'd have to do the Hirado Purgerator, and then in addition, I would have to do a little bit of something else. Which I don't know if I have. Oh, I do have the EFV-5 Jupiter. Ha! That's something to say.
Well, I'm doing the Jupiter right now.
Yeah. And then, of course, these guys I'm going to have to do later. Should we just go ahead and do it and run it and just get up to the point where I can do Master Rank as well?
Sure.
It might take a bit. That's the thing, I'm kind of like,
If you want to, that's fine with me.
yeah. Alright. Ooh, the critical on this is good.
Why is he here? Or to suppose that everyone has to be somewhere.
I have no secondaries to do.
Oh
But
boy.
the Hirado has really good stats.
I mean, I liked the original Hirado.
Okay. And now we just run it. Alright. Because, yeah, we're still waiting on those prime weapons.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty short on range, though, for the Hirado?
Yeah. It's a fist type weapon, so yeah, it's gonna be short.
Oh, we also aren't maxed on the daily standing.
No, I still have 8,599 left.
How am I behind you now?
I have no clue.
It probably is somewhat reflected off of Deviri and everything else.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Eliminate all Corvus threats. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Especially with this coda, how fast you can rip through people. I don't think it'll take me long.
Yeah.
I love the kick, though.
I do too.
Let me kick you.
I would like the roll kick. Whenever I did fist type weapons, you do like a front flip forward.
Is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
It's a ball. Oh, I love it.
That's a big grundle ball.
You know what it looks like?
It looks like a
Starts with
Goron.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out the name.
Yep. Looks like a Goron.
A Goron.
I love it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Ah. I gotta take
Nothing except for Forma. Is that one you?
Yeah.
I will give you some.
Another job well executed.
Thing though is it's gonna take 65 for him just to go through all the code weapons.
Boy.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
Now I want more Affirmias. And more Kodo weapons.
Yeah. With these missions though, you just run them.
Yeah. Okay, where is... Okay. There.
Eliminate all corpus threats. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
I like that above Nova's bubble, you can see how many times you can proc it.
Yeah.
Or warp portal.
Yeah. I don't think that was a thing, was it?
What, the original?
Yeah. Did they add that in, or was that always there and I just haven't noticed it?
For the indicator, letting you know how many times it's been used.
Yeah.
That's new.
Okay.
Yeah. That is definitely new. I don't know how new, but it's definitely new. Ooh, Pangolin.
Pangolin.
It should be the penguin.
Penguin.
Pangolin.
Pangolin.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's how they pronounce it. It does look like it. Pangolin.
It does.
It's just like a little penguin knight. Got the sword.
I love the little pengu knight in League of Legends.
It's
a
like
pengu.
it's like one of those penguins on N64. Has a little sword in his hand. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
You know, they in the Mario Bros. Movie, the one with Jack Black in it. I thought, man, those penguins are kind of small because in Mario 64, they're kind of big, especially those mama birds.
Yeah.
And he goes, attack! And, you know, the little tiny penguins throwing all these snowballs. They're all so cute. And it's like, it's not what they were like in N64. They're big mama penguins.
All corpus threats.
Oh,
Void fissures. You need them to open a
the sound,
relic,
though.
but are you confident?
I love the sound of the penguins. Just a little,
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant.
That was actually a quest too in Mario 64.
Going to need more reactant.
Oh, really?
Open
Yeah, where you have to go and find the baby penguin, and you have to
Oh.
return him to his mama.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Instead of the pangolin actually having like, you know, metal or steel or anything, it's just a wooden, you know, sword. The baby pengu just likes to whack everything with it. It's running through the house. Charge!
You have broken the
Charge.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Accidentally breaks mom's vase. I'm sorry, mom, and then just like giggles and runs away with the sword. Sword! Whack things with it now. The violence, it's in my nature. All right.
All 15.
I'm gonna take the Forma. Because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is log on, send it, log off.
Yep. If we remember how to do that.
Excellent work,
Yeah.
Tenno.
Remember to do that. $25 on my Jupiter.
I'm 17 on the Coda.
As ready as you will ever be.
Wow. Yeah, I'm only 2,000 away. I think I'll be able to do it pretty easy.
Woohoo!
Went from 4,600 to 2,000.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You are near a fissure. Select reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
It is kind of a pain to have to go and pick up stars.
Yeah.
They should really just vacuum in.
That would be lovely. To be honest.
Because how many times I've just passed a star just going, do I really want to just spend a few seconds going and picking it up?
No.
I'll take the Hildren.
Hildren. I wish somebody had a or C6.
You just keep on running it, and then if you get tired of it, then you just go and buy it with plat. But again, we need the void traces, so building up the void traces isn't a bad idea.
I'm at 742.
Really?
Yep.
512. Yeah.
Hmm.
Lay 'em low and burn their shadow.
I got Nightwave.
Nightwave.
Is there anything new? Is it just the same rewards?
Not sure.
It looks like it's the same thing. Yeah, nothing new really. Just the same old stuff.
C6 intact. Awesome.
And what is that? Is that the
Pseudo Prime Blueprint.
main blueprint? Yeah.
The main blueprint.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. We're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open the relic. And they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I didn't do it.
I did it.
Why?
So you guys can get off.
I wanted to wait.
That doesn't take that long. There we go. And whoever did this.
That is the other person.
Now, should I do this and you do the other one?
I'll do the other one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did the Pandora. Oh,
Eh.
there's no difference.
Mission
Yeah.
complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Hey, you gave me a little bit more.
That always does help.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm under 2,000 left.
Ooh, you're getting there.
I'm getting there, yeah. That'll be cool.
Oh, yeah.
MR5.
Legendary 5.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Select reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
On it like
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
My goodness.
What?
You're so fast.
Yes, I am
You have
fast.
broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Ooh.
Oh, is it just mentioning that back there?
Back what? What? Back what?
The stair, the star.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, is he up there? Wait, how did he get up there?
How did what get up there?
He was in the bottom room. Did he take the elevator?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have not caught that. I was like, what? Is there a secret? Is there a secret in there?
No, he came into the elevator.
I don't know of one. That would have been tricky.
Another job well executed.
27 on my Jupiter. I'm gonna need more things to level up soon. Are you at the legendary 5?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I am 1,500. So probably
1,000.
maxing these, which I wanted to max the Perjurator.
Mm-hmm.
And then swap over to the Jupiter, and then we could probably do some of the Coda, because I definitely need a secondary weapon to just keep on going with stuff.
Ooh, C6.
So, yeah.
Exceptional.
I wish I could get Excalibur.
Oh, yes. Oh, somebody has Excalibur Prime Glyph. There, I found her.
All corpus threads. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I am Sir Penguinite.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Sir
unit approaching.
Penguinite.
I don't care if I'm short. Should do like Frost with like an ice blade, you know.
Yeah.
He'll be the new Lich King. I am Sir Penguinite. I will haunt your dreams.
Ranks and they are on the run. Another
I'll come in the middle of the night,
find extraction.
and I'll coldify your bed, and I'll sneak away. But you will know it was me, because I made your bed all cold. Alrighty. Trumna Prime Receiver.
Wow. We had a bit of a tough time getting that one.
Yeah. I'm definitely taking that. Because even like the 2 format, that's not as good as a gold.
Another job well
Yeah.
executed.
You would be a really crazy drop
What?
is if for like a gold drop you had like 5 forma on one.
Oh.
That would be crazy.
That would be awesome.
Because instead of like doubling to 4, you went all the way to 5. It would be like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be super worth it.
Yeah.
And exterminate for a minute. Do I have any Q1s? Whoops.
I don't think we have any Q1s, and I have 341 standing left.
For the daily?
Yeah.
I am maxed on the daily. I believe I'm very close, though.
I do not have any Q1s. But what do I have the most of that has a double? There we go.
I mean, we could
Double format.
just go... Yeah, let's go ahead and go after this and just see if we can't get some new liches. I don't care what they're called now, even if they're called Coda, because they're just going to call them liches.
Let's just call them the boy band.
Oh, yeah, the boy band. Yeah,
Yes.
the new boy band.
There is a large platoon of
Get ourselves some new boy bands.
leave no one standing. There are void fissures in the
That way
area.
it doesn't take
Use
forever to
these
get it up.
crack open a relic.
Gyarados actually pretty good at this point.
We're near a fissure.
Yeah.
Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. We're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I'm so fast. Woo.
This is the point of Golden Instinct, is it's like, is it even worth it to spend the next 5 minutes trying to go and find that item?
No.
Sometimes I don't even proc it.
Hey, another times 2 for
I'm gonna take it.
yeah. Times 2.
See, but it's gonna take a whole 2 months just to run through all that pharma.
I know. Almost 29 on the Jupiter.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some more Menchies.
Alright. I got the mission complete.
Quincy,
Screen
you got
again.
plans tonight? Civvy operative might need oversight. SDR picked up a tail.
Alright, time to get some liches.
Do you know what we do for that? Do we have to do the from on high, or?
Say what now? The bounty? No.
Or we just do whatever?
We just do,
Bounties for a capture. Is capture pretty easy?
captures are easy,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Get some pizza.
Pizza. Ooh, now I want pizza.
Oh yeah, pizza sounds so good.
I will have to make some pizza now. I'm making myself hungry.
We shall starve the Techrot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legocyte after legocyte. A fair warning, each beast will be stronger than the last. If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
Woo!
We must find the pizzas.
Yes. I do not have my thing on me. My haiku on me.
I don't either. It's a little piggy bank.
Kalimos awaits.
Motherboard. Oh. We got
Did you
another
find it?
motherboard.
Oh.
Cluster. Wow, that is something I would have never found if I haven't blown stuff up.
Yeah. As soon as you start digging, though, it's pretty easy. Alright. Tucalemos.
Tocaremos.
Good.
Burger.
Keep safe while she sniffs out the Techrot's darling Legosite.
There's no terminal up here. Oh, there is a terminal. Never mind. Usually it's at the very start of the mission.
Well, we have to have the thing drop first in order to get the terminal active. Pizza! I let her slam pizza.
Alright. I got one.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got one of the things.
Amos, she needs you now.
I got another one.
Okay. Maui says, tell the Drifter they are now being hunted by online only. It's not them, it's the tech rod. It stole their shape. Oh, sweet lure, this is horrible. Emoticon, emoticon, emoticon.
Ooh, okay, now I got one. Alright, I'll be back.
Oh, there's another one over here. Let's.
I grabbed it.
Almost found the Legosite.
There we go.
Harvest it.
I auto-breached it. Fastest lich getting ever.
Are you sure about that?
Emoticon, emoticon.
Yeah.
It's on the move. This escaper will never find it again. And this mission will be a failure.
Alright, we need to kill 50 enemies while on high ground.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm on the high ground!
So we reclaim what the Techrot has
Anakin,
taken from us.
I'm on the high ground. Yes, bring more people. More people. Alright, I'm coming with a group of people.
Alrighty.
$13. There's not a lot of people. We're gonna have to start another one.
Yep, already on it.
Alright.
The Techrot is relentless. Its stamina unending. We must match its resolve.
Oh, hey, look what I found.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't even have Golden Instinct on. Oh, I can't grab it when you're grabbing it, apparently.
Oh, really?
No, yeah. I can't. Alright, this one's gonna be probably a pain.
Kalemos is in pain. She cannot track the Legasite unprotected.
Yes, I got you. I got you, Kalimos. Oh, my bad. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to grab this thing. Oh, here they come. There's more spawning. I'll go grab the Legasite.
Alrighty.
While you do that,
They are more evolved, more akin to Warframes.
ooh, I don't want to fall.
It flees. Stop it.
Okay, come on. I'm stuck.
Kill him.
I'm trying. Alright, got him.
It's been broken. Harvest it. Kalemos is ready to hunt again.
And we still didn't get it. That's
Great.
a lot.
Yeah. I guess we do another one.
Another Legasite has finished gestating. Kalemos has the scent.
Hey, there we go.
Alright.
Got it.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalemos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still. Kalemos is hurt. She's recovering, but you need to protect her. Target has surfaced. Take it down before it dives back into the mulch. seek sanctuary. Give it no quarter. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
Alright, let's go. Ooh, I need 10 more tech rat to kill.
I need the same too, yeah. Melee weapon?
For tech rat melee, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck. There we go, I got it.
I got it too.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. This actually gives quite a bit of XP for just doing the missions.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't know who's more satisfied with this answer. Myself or Kalimos?
Hey, my Jupiter's maxed. Yes.
My Perjurator's almost there.
Love it.
Awesome.
Jupiter's
I seriously
maxed.
can't even remember the last time I felt this amazing.
Oh, hello. Who do I have Muscle Bro again?
I got
Man,
Majora
hurry up.
again.
I need to make it cry.
ZK wanted Susie Skip, 1999.
What is mine's name? Mine's name is Hard Drive Harsh the Hand Stealth 1999.
Windmill Shuffle.
Oh, I got a Fermion this time. Heartthrob Fermion.
I'd rather go for the live heart cells.
Yeah.
Okay. 662. That's 2 levels on any weapon, I believe.
Woo.
No, is it? No, it's a little bit more than that, but still, like, it's pretty close.
Yeah. I don't have any more things to upgrade now. Nope. No more.
It's like 100 per level, so that's like 6 levels.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I can get the 2 off the Perjurator and then swap over to the EV5 Jupiter, then I'll easily finish it out.
Alright.
So all I need to do is go over to Deimos, which there are Eximuses. Pop a few of those and I'm good.
My
Alright.
ideal girl.
That's my ideal for just like speeding it through. If you just need an extra few levels or here or there.
Well,
This is why Mag is good with the bubble, though.
yeah. Gotta love bubble.
Ooh. Doesn't take very long to find Xmas, though.
No. Oh, I have to scan 15 objects. I have to scan objects. Here, 15 objects. Oh, here's one.
You just found one?
Yeah. I was scanning objects.
Oh.
Right there.
And I'm done.
Okay.
You found one, I found like 10.
Well, I was scanning objects.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here you go. Then I can easily swap out for the Jupiter, do like 6 levels on that thing, probably 1 Xmas kill or something like that. And I'm done. 4 levels. 4, 5, 5.
Alright.
There's the excess a little bit, but yeah. I have to go claim it.
You have to go claim what?
Jupiter.
Oh, the Jupiter?
Yep.
Okay, dokie then.
Okay. Yeah, I really only need one more there, and then yeah, 5 levels. I'd only need 5 levels.
Oh wow.
Why did this not... Oh, this didn't rank up because I didn't use
Excellent
it.
armaments, operator. Please
Interesting.
Covered in
Okay.
blood.
Yeah, I only need 5 levels. That's an easy Xmas or 2. And then I will be MR5.
All right.
That is super, super cool, though.
Woohoo!
And then we got some new Coda Pipa.
Yeah.
Oh, that clanky noise from the Jupiter.
Clinky noise.
It really clanks.
Yeah, it does.
One Xmas, already rank 3. Rank 5. Let's see if I got it.
All right.
Oh, you're not in the session. Okay.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't take too long.
No.
And yep, Legendary 5 and 0.
Woo!
Master rank up to 5.
Sweet.
Qualified for Master rank 5. Legendary 5.
Shall we do the test?
Well, we can go ahead. I usually do those in smaller tidbits
Oh.
so that you can just easily find it just for the Master rank up.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, like Coda weapons, still got to do those. That's a lot of Forma.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the 2 prime weapons. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, is that all the time that we have for Warframe?
Unfortunately, yes.
And we will see you guys in the very next video. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.